Alright guys, my name is Frank and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3 for a brand new drift build. Now today's car in question, we are going to be doing up the Charger SRT Hellcat. Now this is down to the Grand Tour. Now I know Richard actually drove a Challenger SRT Hellcat, but considering the fact that I've already done one of them in this game, I didn't really want to do it again, so I thought I may as well go for its four-door brother, the Charger. Absolutely adore this car. It is probably my favourite modern muscle car out of all of the muscle cars being made right now, because it just looks so badass, and the fact that, as I said many a times, you can bring your family with you in a 707 horsepower saloon is pretty damn crazy. So we're going to open it up a little bit. I've not been in the Forza Vista for a very long time. Now I've already got the design on it like I want, so big shout out to the guy which actually made this one. I love the red stripes on it, and this engine, supercharged Hemi, looks bloody mean as hell. So in terms of engine swaps, we have got an 8.4 litre V10 from the Dodge Viper and the 6.5 litre V12 from the Lamborghini Aventador. Now, I will not be changing any of these engines into it because the Hellcat motor is legendary enough already, and we will not be making it all-wheel drive because it is a drift build. Now, in terms of body customization, you do get the standard Forza parts. Not a big fan of it, I have to say. Not exactly my cup of tea on this thing, but you get the stupid Forza freaking wing on this, which looks absolutely dreadful, and you can remove the little boot lid spoiler from the rear, but I like it. It's all done in carbon fibre, looks very nice. So on to the tyres and the rims. We're going to go for our usual setup. We're going to go for street tyres. We're going to get 295s in the front, and I presume these are going to be very fat in the rear. 355s, look at that. You can probably fit your whole head under that, man. Jeez Louise. So I think we shall go for 305s on this thing. Still think that might be a bit too fat for it, because I am planning to keep this thing a stock power build. I don't think I've ever done one of that before, but I've just only messed around with the actual tuning and everything. So yeah, a stock power build it is. And in terms of the rims, we are going to be going for the ADV1 ADV10.0 M.V1 CS's. And breathe. Holy shit, that is a long name. But it does kind of look similar to the stock rim, as you can see, but it does add that little custom touch to it, and it looks badass in this carbon black. So all we need to do now, put it up a little bit. Even though I do like it on 20s, I do think it suits the 21s a bit better though in the front, because we've still got a hell of a lot of tyre on it. Still got a big meaty part of the tyre. Look at that. That is going to look absolutely glorious when we slam this. Next up is the drivetrain. We're going to fit everything that we can possibly can in terms of race transmissions and clutches and everything which is in this category. Because this is the one category which I just like to max everything, because it helps big time. I mean, I think it's the exact same with everyone else that plays Forza. In the drivetrains, you max everything. But onto the handle in front, we're going to need some race brakes in this thing, because the Charger Hellcat hasn't exactly got the best brakes of all time. I was taking a little bit of a drive around Surfer's Paradise before recording this, and let's just say I may have ran into the back of a Mini. Wasn't a pleasant experience. No, it wasn't. Let's see, what would we do? We're not going to fit a roll cage into it, but we will actually fit a chassis reinforcement thing right here, and we'll put a little bit of weight reduction brow on it. There we go. That takes us down a lot, actually. Is that that takes us down nearly £1,000, man. Like a few off of £1,000. Jesus, give me that, please. So the one thing I have done, guys, in the power section is put the flywheel onto it, because it doesn't change the power, it doesn't change the torque, but it does change the weight. So we're getting an even lighter Charger Hellcat. So into the tuning we go. Now, top speed is already at 211, but as I've said before, I do not care two craps about top speed when I'm doing drifting. So 33s as normal. Now the gearing, this is going to be a bit on and off for me. I'm not too sure, because the final drive's a wee bit too high, I think. I think it is a little bit too high in terms of speed. How much is that going to give us now? Please be more than 211. Oh my god, it drops it down a lot. Okay, we won't be messing around with the final drive. We'll leave that there. Now, the alignment's already got -1 camber on the front. Holy shit. Okay. Now, I don't want to give it too much because it might ruin the look. So, we are on rally suspension as normal, guys. That's just the way that I prefer to drift these days because race suspension, it's kind of fallen away from me a wee bit because the fact that you can get more steering lock and steering angle with rally suspension really does help out. So if you're one of the people that kind of mocks rally suspension, I'd recommend giving it a go first because it is absolutely dynamite when you do. So good. Let's see, we'll put it on 32s at the back. And the springs stiffen up too because this is a big heavy car with some rally suspension, which is very bouncy. So I think we shall put it at 358 maybe? No, 361 in the back. I'm really picky. I kind of like things stiffer towards the rear, and no, I'm not meaning that in a dirty way. Get your heads out the gutter. Nah, but yeah. God's sake, Frank, think before you speak, you silly bastard. But anyway, differential, we're going to keep it 75 as well. So yeah, that has been the tune for the Hellcat. So we're here at the airport section. Now, I just want to give a big thank you to Mr. AeroHD for letting me know about this via his video, because it's an absolutely fantastic section, and I have to say, this is a thumbnail material moment right here. I really like this. Anyway, I'm going to actually do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you around the drift section for the people that don't actually know it with the drone mode. So it's a little bit handy having this thing after all, apart from providing very sick shots. So anyway, you come down the main straight right here, where we're going to do in a little second, blast the Charger right round this corner. As you can see, I've had a little bit of practice in it. It's pretty damn fun. All the way around here, through the hangar, through these little wooden pallets. Anyone that watches Burniston will definitely get that. Wooden pallets. How do you sell? That's all we sell is wooden pallets. Anyway, you go through them little doors there and try and avoid them wooden pallets again. This is all this is going to be, guys. I apologise. But then we go down this ramp right here and all the way wrap around. It's kind of like a little bit of a figure eight in this section around here. And then what you could do is hold the drift long enough, I'll use turbo, and go right round this way, or you could go from here and then wrap around the two planes, which I'm going to do because it's a freaking cool sight. Look at that, it's a big massive plane. Wrap around it like that, and then it's the exact same story with the other one, and then you come out here and that's you. You got this way and circle back around. It's a really fun section. It's quite challenging though with a big car, and the Charger is a big bitch. It is a very big American bitch, and that looks so cool when the lights come on there. Sorry for me having a mini crisis. Oh, I'm doing a Hammond. I'm trying to freaking warm up my tires. I'm just having fun. I am having fun. God, that's why I love Richard in episode 3 of freaking the Grand Tour. I mean, it's Italy, but he brings a fucking Hellcat. God, you gotta give him some respect for that, man. That is bloody awesome. But I would pick the Charger Hellcat over the Challenger any day. As I says, it is just insane that you can bring your friends with you in this. Now, that's the problem with this car, I think, with this tune as well, especially on that bump. It really does like to kick its arse in the air. And also, I think the gears need to be tweaked with a little bit, because you really need to go on and off the gas with this thing, because the supercharger kind of makes it just go doot if you're not at the right rev range. Oh, there we go. I'm going to do a donut around a plane. Never thought I'd say that before. See what I mean right there? It just kills the power. Oh, it's a bit of a bitch, but I'll try and sort it out, man. I will try and sort it out, but it's very happy. In fourth gear, look at that, burning the tyres. Oh, it's a fun car though. It's really fun. I have drifted a stock one of these with 707 horsepower, exact same as this. but with no tuning setup and no wally suspension. And I have to say, it's an absolute beast of a stock drifter, but this kind of improves it. I've got to say, it kind of improves it, but I'm a little bit worried, like, the not the rally tyres, the tyres themselves, 305 sections are a wee bit too big. America, fuck yeah, even though we're in Australia. God's sake. I mean, you Aussies and you Americans are quite alike in terms of patriotism. I mean, I like to think I'm very patriot for being Scottish, but it's nothing when it comes to Aussies and Americans. Holy fuck. It's absolutely mental, and I admire you for that. I really, really do. Be proud of where you're from and be proud who you are. Seriously, that's my message. That is Frank's message of the day. Be proud of who you are and where you come from. Because, blooming, I am proud of Iron Brew. I am proud of... what other things does Scottish people have instead of Iron Brew? Iron Brew is the main thing. Iron Brew is the bloody main thing. They actually follow me on Twitter, by the way. I mean, I put a tweet out after they did it and I says, right, my life now as a Scottish person has been complete. Iron Brew has followed me on Twitter. But this is actually doing a lot better now that I'm in the groove and everything with it. It's doing a lot better than expected for having such a long car around this section. Because I normally take like my V8 powered GT86 around here. It is an absolute hoot in that thing. But in this, it's a bit of a challenge. You've got to be awake, but my god, when you get it right, it is so rewarding. I think I might do a little bit of a tweak on this section right here and go round the wrong way. This probably will not go well because I've never tried it, but you guys have seen it first. Ooh, it kind of fucks up your perception on how to drift around this if you're going the wrong way, because you're going uphill this time rather than going downhill. I hit the wooden pallets. Oh shit. Oh no. It's actually a lot of fun going around the wrong way as well. Oh, it's a happy car. Just what I needed. Oh my god. I mean, I had a great weekend, and then, blooming, I'm coming back to this. What a fantastic machine. Well, it looks like them juke balls are at it again. Holy shit, only if we had a Dixie horn in this. Holy moly. I mean, I don't know if we do. I haven't checked the horns in a very, very long time, but we're here at the construction site, guys. Obviously, this isn't the section yet. I'm just making my way there, but I just wanted to talk about the weekend that I had. That's the reason why I didn't have any videos. I didn't have any videos out for the past couple of days. That's because I've been spending time with my partner Ben. Now, if you follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and if you haven't, the links are always down in the description below, you will know that I actually met him for the first time in real life on Thursday, and oh my god, it was incredible. Seriously, I mean, we've been talking over Facebook and Twitter for about 2 years now, and it's the first time we've actually met, and oh my god, it was such a great weekend. Absolutely amazing, because we both went to Witherspoons in Glasgow. I don't know if any of you guys like know where that is, but we had like a plate of nachos and everything, but the freaking blooming barmaid in there, she was a royal bitch. Seriously, I was only asking her like simple questions saying, hi, do you do nachos in here? And she's like, aye, we do. Well, I'm like, alright, okay. And then I went, do you do Iron Brew? Aye. I'm like, alright, calm the fuck down. I didn't say that to her, but I was ready to say, calm the fuck down, mate. No, shit! Oh, no. Oh, man, I had a feeling that was going to happen because this car is too long. Son of a bitch. Anyway, take two on that corner. But yeah, I was just asking her simple questions and she was being a royal bitch about it. And same thing happened on Sunday when me, Batchy, Cruiser, all the other Scottish YouTubers and that went out for a meal there. The guy freaking blooming, he looked like he was ready to cut his wrists. I mean, I don't want to put negativity out there and all that, but that's what it looked like. But ask for a iced frappe, right? Now, if you go to McDonald's, if you go to Starbucks, you know that they grind the ice. This literally came with ice cubes in it. I mean, I'm not one to complain in restaurants or anything like that, but I wanted to complain then, because that is sheer fucking shite, because I've had ice frappies, I've had freaking mochas and everything like that, and that is not how you do it. It's unbelievable, but apart from them things, the weekend was great. The hotel, I don't know, it was a bit of a campsite, let's just say that. It was blooming Army Major style, but it was a place to rest our head, let's just say that. But everyone had fun and everything like that. Let's just say something happened that I'm not gonna mention because we nearly get booted out the hotel. Thank you, Silent Core, if you're watching. Holy kidding, Dan. Holy kidding, mate. But aye, it was a really, really fun weekend. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. How was your weekend? What did you get up to? Fucking hell, that was close. Holy shit. That was a wall tap and a half. But I'm just so glad I've met him now, guys. He's unbelievable. So yeah, if you're watching, Ben, then hi. Yeah, that sounds, I know it'll sound proper cheesy, but if you have someone in your life, guys, I hope you understand. I don't mean to be cheesy. I really, really hope that didn't come across like that. Because when you're in love, you kind of do cheesy things. Oh my god, I sound like a fucking idiot. Oh man, but yeah, it just gets to you. The passion gets to you, man. It really, really does. Frank, it's a drift build, not love actually. Holy shit. Holy crap. Talking about love and everything in a Charger Hellcat. Can you get any better? Oh man. But anyway, we're here at the construction. Finally, I'm actually talking about it now. We're here at the construction site. It's probably better at the airport section. Never thought I'd say that, because even though the airport section is a lot tighter than this, it's actually a lot better at the airport. But I'm liking it here. I'm liking it here. The one thing I don't really like about this car is when you try and chuck it into the corners, there's quite a lot of body roll. I mean, with rally suspension, you do expect that, but for example, with my R34 Skyline, I was able to chook it. Chook it? What the fuck? Chook it? That's our first one. My voice just cracked there. Tune it. That is what I'm trying to say, but I'll probably need to get into the tuning after this and fiddle a bit with the anti-roll bars and the gearings, but apart from that, it's a solid drift car. I do like it. And yet again, stock power, guys, 707 horsepower, and then I know when you say that, oh, stock power, 707 horsepower, not exactly what you would call, like, a little amount. But when you're drifting, having a little extra power does help out to kind of keep you transcending through the corners. And oh my god, I actually said transcending without freaking mucking it up there. Hallelujah, bloody Luya. I think I deserve a pat on the back. Leave a like for me, woman, saying transcending right. I'm only kidding on. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to be that guy, but anyway, guys, I think we're going to round it off here today for this build of the Charger Hellcat. It was not a disappointment, apart from the fact that I need to kind of get on and off the gas, as you can probably see on the little gauge there, and the fact that it's kind of long for a blooming drift section like this, but I can cope with it. I can cope with it. But anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, guys, then a like always helps out with YouTube's new freaking algorithm. It really, really does, honestly. I don't know what the fuck has been happening. They really need to fix their shit. And I forgot to say this, guys. Thank you so much for 110,000 of you. I cannot believe how much support this channel is getting. It is unbelievable. You guys are the best people ever. I mean, I know a lot of people say that, but I like to think of myself as a genuine guy, just like a down-to-earth guy. I don't want to toot my own trumpet, but compared to other people, I like to think I am. My opinions are honest, and you guys, wow, just thank you. Thank you so much. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow with the first car from the December DLC for Forza Horizon 3. And oh my god, it is going to be a good one, guys. I cannot wait for it. I'll see you then from me and the big Doge. Bye bye.